Hey yo, what it do, what it do? It's your boy Q, and we got ourselves a little bit of a break from RLCS action before the World Championship, but we do have a little bit of time right now for the Shift Summer League, baby. And league play is back, and with the 4 championship teams from the RLCS declining invites to play, now is the perfect time for teams like Endpoint 100% and fake German Amigos, 2/3 of the Carmine Killer roster from SA, to step up and make a name for themselves. But I mean, surely this is Oxygen's league to win, right? In case you missed it or you just want to relive it, let's go ahead and get down and do what it do. And in case you're unfamiliar with the format, there are 10 teams. Count them on your fingers. That's right, 10 teams in each region, and each team is going to play every other team in the region, all 9 teams, in best of 5 series twice, 2 separate times over the course of the 3 weeks of regular season play. 18 series to get 6 teams qualified for playoffs. And if you're looking for a good place to tune into all the action, we do like a little red zone style watch party for both EU as well as NA, trying to tune into at least a little bit of every series over here on YouTube as well as over on Twitch. EU is 1 p.m. Eastern Time, NA is 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so feel free to pull up. But when it came to EU, I would say that day 1 pretty well gave us exactly what we should have came to expect, right? I mean, at least with the French 4 not playing. I mean, with no Carmine Core, no Vitality, BDS, or Gentlemates, I think most people were kind of expecting Oxygen to be the team leading the charge. But then they would start off their Shift Summer League play with a loss to Endpoint, where they just appeared to be a little flat, although they would bounce back with wins against Resolve as well as 100% to turn their day around. Endpoint would not only beat Oxygen, but then they would go on to beat the Spaniards from Luna Galaxy and Complexity, 2 of our top-ranked teams going into things, which almost made it feel like their final series against the fake German Amigos like it was an upset. Of course, fake GA does have 2 of the 3 players from the SA squad, which knows a thing or two about upsets, so maybe it's a fair assessment. Jobless were the top dogs of day 1, though, and for me, they're one of the teams that I'll be keeping my eyes on. They started off with a sweep against Saudade, and then they gave fake German Amigos their only loss of the day. And then they were able to overcome a double match point scenario against Resolve in order to finish their day undefeated. I mean, the only team that would finish the day undefeated. But the biggest surprise for me wasn't so much an individual team per se, but the fact that we had not just 1, but 2 of our invited teams to fail to win a series in opening day. To be fair, I mean, Resolve did have losses to fake GA, Oxygen, and Jobless, but for JJROX, they suffered losses to 100%, Espartaco, and the Luna Galaxy X Complexity squad. But day 2 would restore some of the balance and give us the roller coaster that we all really should have come to expect without the World Championship qualifying teams from RLCS participating in the event. And yeah, Resolve would actually bounce back on Wednesday, going 2-1, but their wins were against Saudade and JJROX, so I don't know if I'm quite ready to say that they're back just quite yet, especially since JJROX is still winless through the first week. They ended their day getting swept by Luna Galaxy X Complexity and scored just 1 goal. They've got time to bounce back, but not much. Endpoint would continue looking stout, following up their 2-1 performance with wins against Jobless and JJROX, although they did drop a series to 100%. And it was a rough one, starting off with an 8-1 beating. And you could even argue had it not been for an overtime goal on Salty Shores, it would have been a sweep. But 100% was locked in on Wednesday. Not only did they beat Endpoint and Espartaco, they also swept Jobless to start off their day. 100% is one of those teams that I thought had the ability to perform well during SSL. I mean, they just missed playoffs twice in split number 2, and with the French 4 not in attendance, I think they could have more days like this. And Oxygen were also able to sweep their way through Wednesday's games as well, with dubs over Espartaco, Jobless, and JJROX, which put them at 5-1 through the first week and sitting at the top of EU after a third of league play. Not too bad for a team that lost their first series in the week. And look, I already know I got 1 or 2 of y'all that's sitting there like, wait, if Jobless had losses to Oxygen and 100%, and yeah, Jobless went from sweeping day number 1 to getting swept day number 2. It's like the epitome of the squad, I swear. This is a team that likes to make things really, really hard on themselves, and I think they might already have their eyes set on that lower bracket for the playoffs. So now that we are a third of the way through league play for the Shift Summer League, it's Oxygen Esports sitting at the top at 5-1. And not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. Okay, maybe 4. 4 teams tied at 4-2, separated by just 2 games in total, and Jobless rounding out the top 6 at 3-3. But we do have 2 more weeks left of regular season action. That league play that we've all missed oh so much. It's going to be going down every Tuesday and Wednesday, and y'all already know I'm going to be locked in as much as I can doing watch parties where my schedule allows for both EU as well as for NA, both here on YouTube as well as over on Twitch. And of course, we're going to be doing breakdowns each and every week with videos just like this one here. So in case you missed it, I did already break down this week's NA performances. You can find that right on up there. But let me know down in the comments below who you guys are going to be cheering for week 2 and beyond. Remember, every like, every comment, those things help me out a lot while I'm chasing down that first 1,000 subscribers. All right. Until we catch y'all back over here for the next one, man. Don't forget, with everything crazy going on in the world today, be true, be you, be sincere. Game hard and love hard. All right, y'all. It's your boy Q, signing out.